three, Caldwell Pope. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Jamal Mosley, and he let me in on their strategy for Devin Booker. He said no easy shots for Booker tonight. We only want him taking off-balance tough looks. At least, that's our hope. Sounds like they'll be throwing everything they can at Booker defensively, B.A.
Allie, thank you.
Yeah, well, that's a shot the defense is probably going to let him keep taking.
Well, after a decade of uncertainty, Magic fans now have a lot to cheer about.
This is the most optimism they've had around the team since the Dwight Howard era. And it centers around their young star, Paolo Banchero. He is going to be a force for a very long time.
Yep, count it.
Oh, too big, too strong. It'll take more than that to stop Banchero.
For three, Booker. And he's in the books. Now one. For two.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Pass to Caldwell Pope. From outside the arc. Sinks the tray.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Outside for Booker. Offensive board. Right side Durant. Let's go with a three. And Booker hits from deep. Booker's got 6.
Yes, so good to see Booker knocking down the corner triple. A go-to scorer with considerable range.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Inside. Here's Isaac. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Inside the paint, Isaac is a pro, using his size to get himself a high percentage look.
Here's Durant. And another basket for Phoenix.
Well, look, if he misses that shot, coach might think of benching him. He's pretty fortunate he got that one to go.
Now here's Suggs. And there's 1:45 left in the first quarter. Pass to Isaac. Back to Suggs. 4 on the clock. That one goes in. He's got 5.
And not wasting any time here. Suggs is quick on the draw off the catch.
Oh, got that one up quick.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Now here's Suggs. He's got 5. Here's Banchero. Kevin Durant pulls it in. The Suns leading. .52 seconds left in the opening quarter. It's rebounded by Banchero. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Richards pulls it in.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
And stolen by Banchero. In transition, the Magic on the run. Howard down as the whistle blows. 3-point play opportunity.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
At the line for the Magic, Franz Wagner.
Free throw no good for Wagner. And the Suns pushing it up now. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Coming onto the floor for your Magic, number 23, Tristan da Silva.
Anthony outside. And there's the drive. Here's Batadze. And he banks in the layup.
And if I'm his coach, I'm very pleased with this kind of energy on the offensive glass. Textbook play.
And so, lots of scoring in a competitive first quarter. Magic out in front, up by 2. And we'll get this.
14.
Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Magic.
Well, I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
Orlando leading. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, Paolo Banchero grew up in Seattle playing pros every summer, and that gave him a huge leg up in the NBA. He said, quote, "They'd always tell me it's not as hard as you think. You just have to be focused and locked in." That's what led to me having that demeanor. Brian?
The 2023 Rookie of the Year, Allie. He hit the ground running. Beal, that one's good.
A volume three-point shooter, Beal knows he has the green light to shoot threes whenever he wants.
I'll say this, Banchero is a guy that opponents can't forget about for a second. And you see it in all the defensive attention he gets. Teams show him all kinds of different looks, and he draws a bunch of double teams in isolation. Here's Booker. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Well, Grant, if you talk about consistent top-level scores, Devin Booker is near the top of that list.
Yeah, and going back to the 17-18 season, Devin has averaged at least 25 points every year. Booker can create his own shot and finish. It's hard finding guys who can do both.
And Wagner gets it to go.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Pass to Bowl. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. It's rebounded by Banchero.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
And how about the leaping ability of Suggs? Getting off the floor with such ease.
Here's Booker. And he draws body contact. Looks like a blocking foul. He was in the shooting motion, so he'll head to the line. It's going to go on Jalen Suggs. And this will be his 3rd and 4th free throws of the game here. You were there, Stan, in Miami at the inception of Heat culture. Give us a taste of it.
Well, it's a little bit overblown in one way, in that everyone basically wants people who work hard and get in shape and compete. The difference maybe with the Heat is they just have a lower tolerance for players who don't meet their standards.
Now, this is a part of Banchero's game they'd like to develop here in the league.
And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
That lack of defensive intensity is not going to stop a player of his caliber from scoring.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line in this game.
Yeah, just an offensive machine. Booker generates points consistently, night in and night out.
Back to Isaac. He tries for 3. Plumlee pulls down the board. Suns trail by 3. Bull down low. Allen left side. And Kentavious Caldwell-Pope picks up the foul. That'll be a 2nd foul of the game.
2nd personal foul. 4th team foul.
2nd quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. 6 to shoot. Down low. Plumlee. And there's the rejection. For three, Caldwell Pope. Counted from distance. Caldwell Pope got 6 points.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Wagner on the wing. Lets it go from deep. Knocks it loose. And they get it back. Banchero right side. Suggs surveys the D. Second chance effort. Plumlee pulls down the board. Suns trail by 6. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Outside for Booker. In deep. Booker gets it to go.
Yeah, you expect tremendous effort from a scorer like Booker, but it's still impressive to see him delivering.
And we've got a timeout from Jamahl Mosley. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. We've got 1:08 left in the second. Suggs, no good.
I have no clue why he pulled up from there. At this point in the game, it just doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, all right. That'd be an automatic benching if I was coaching. What was that?
And the shot goes down. Now just a 2-point Magic lead.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the three ball.
To the inside. Carter inside. Off target at the rim. Lee into the lane. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones. Lee's got his first bucket in this one.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Pass to Carter. Wagner on the wing. And here's Suggs. Defended by Jones. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Over Beal. That one off the back iron and out. That'll count. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. So the clock runs out with the score tied going into the half. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. And so it's Jones who brings up the ball for Phoenix for the lead. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron. Durant's got 6.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
And that was a big man play by Isaac, going in with intention and dunking it.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Brian, a lot of teams are staying clear of that dreaded second apron of the luxury tax, but the Suns, they blew right past it, adding Bradley Beal to create a star trio. Kevin Durant said, quote, "That's what you're supposed to do. It's about swinging for the fences every year." They're looking to go the distance.
Every year, you're right. Talent is there, Allie. Grant, you look at the development path of Franz Wagner. Not surprising he had an easier transition to the NBA.
Well, think about this, B.A. I mean, he played against men very early in Germany, splitting time in Euroball, and at Michigan let him really develop in multiple ways. So he's seen it all and is still so young.
Good.
You got to push Durant farther away than this, or he will make you pay.
Jones' shot is good.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
And we've got a timeout from Jamahl Mosley. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. Going inside. Shot's good by Black.
And defensively, that's just not going to cut it.
The Suns lead by 3. And here's Durant. Give him 8 points now. Here comes Durant. Good. That's his 5th bucket in 9 attempts.
I mean, that's just elite versatility. How many ways can Durant beat you? Insane handles for someone who's 7 feet.
Here's Carter. Nice move. And it's slammed in by Carter.
Not the tallest center in the league. He more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
Jones up top. Durant with it. 6 on the shot clock. KD won't be stopped.
And you look at how they've come out in the second half. It's almost like night and day.
Yeah, you can see it in the hustle stats. These guys have come out with a different mindset and seem much more motivated here in the second half.
Pass to Banchero. Banchero hammers it home.
Yeah, with his bigger build, Banchero sets a solid pick, and then he quickly rolls into open position.
Jones from outside. Orlando grabs the miss.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Grant, we're starting to see more players throwing alley-oops to themselves off the backboard. Did you ever do that?
In practice, maybe, but although I had some leaping ability early on, I never had the audacity to do it in a real game.
Outside Durant. The rebound by Carter. Orlando trailing here. Boy, the offense has been on point.
They have great timing and great communication. So hard to get stops against them.
These teams just keep trading the lead.
Yeah, you wonder what it's going to take for someone to pull away.
Here's Jones. Pass to Durant. Over Banchero. And once again, off the mark by Phoenix. Caldwell Pope for 3. Bradley Beal with a rebound. The Suns on offense. They trail by 1. Left side Durant. Tries again. Durant powers through the contact to finish inside.
Just the endless length of Durant helping him right there inside.
Pass to Black. Fires for 3. Connects from downtown. Black's got 7 now in this quarter. There's 18 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Here's Durant. Driving to the rim. Durant.
Clear the way. When Durant is moving like this, you know he's focused on throwing it down.
And we've got a timeout from Jamahl Mosley. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
For your 407 speed.
Here's Caldwell Pope. 6 points for him. One second left. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. It's all tied in Orlando. And we're just moments away from the start of quarter number 4. Stay with us. Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And so here is Orlando. Here's Batase. Lays it up and banks it in.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
Now here's Booker. And the shot no good, a bit short. Here's Lee. He takes it in. Yep, that one goes. Here's Orlando. Now Anthony. Pass to Batase. And that one is stuffed right through.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
And with the score as close as it is, these are the opportunities you truly can't allow.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Black.
No debate there. He got hammered.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Suns.
Well, you've got to like that they're not settling. They're attacking the defense on the drive and creating great looks.
And he makes both free throws. The Suns trailing. Outside Booker. Down low. Here's Bull. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker.
For his position, Booker does a solid job moving the ball. He's got great passing instincts.
Banchero surveys. Pass to Suggs. Back to Banchero. From down low, Plumlee pulls down the board. Here's Lee. Rebounded by Suggs.
Well, the defense just gave him that shot, and he wasn't able to convert. Very disappointing.
And everything Banchero does is with aggression.
And here's Booker. Crosses over. Can't get the layup. And we've got a timeout from Jamahl Mosley, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hi, guys. Well, Jamahl Mosley was just reviewing the plan with his team. With the game so close, he wanted his team to stay aggressive, saying, don't be a watcher, be an actor. Go out and make something happen on the court. Don't let it come to you.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That's on Franz Wagner.
Courageous play inside by Durant. Just absorbing the foul and still putting up the shot.
And both free throws good for Durant.
And he's shown a great touch at the line. They've tested the big guy, but he's come through.
And Caro uses his size down there.
And I think we're going to see a lot of nights like this from Banchero. He is built to score and never seems to take a play off.
Durant with the bucket.
And that's big-time stuff from Durant. He loves being the guy to take important shots.
Inside. Kicks it out to Wagner. And the layup is good off the glass. And the Magic lead by one. Coming down the stretch, it's still anyone's game.
Incredible effort and energy on both sides. These guys must be gassed.
Up top, Caldwell Pope. And Caro outside. Clock at 6. And Durant with the block.
And for all the attention his offense gets, never question Durant's ability at the defensive end.
From deep three-point land. Orlando grabs the miss. Here's Wagner. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
Once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Magic.
Well, they've really been sharing it. basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. Really great when you see it in action.
And the second of 2 is good. And that brings them within 2 here.
And they need to play good defense here. That trip to the line helped and hurt.
And Carroll with it. Now guarded by Booker. The 3 from Suggs. Rebounded by Dunn. And it's Phoenix's ball. Durant has the open look. Durant! Automatic at the rim.
Well, this is what he does. A proven scorer in the clutch.
Suggs with it. To the paint. Here's Banchero. The shot won't fall. And so Durant will bring it up for Phoenix. Out to Beal. Back to Durant. Over Banchero. Durant, no good. Now here's Caldwell Pope. Out of bounds. It'll be Suns' ball. Here's Booker.